90% of the time, they're going to say verified, and they didn't fix the issue. So you remember how I told you to have all your stuff from the first round. You got to have the copies of the certified letters. You got to have the copy of the actual letters you sent out. You got to have a copy of the receipts that you actually sent them out with regards to it. If it was verified and you're doing factual disputing, because that's the only thing I'm going to tell y'all, because that's the best way to get accounts deleted. That's the best way, right? If it comes back verified or updated, you need to pull a new copy of your credit report. Hopefully it's smart credit. Then that way I can tell you in case you forget. And you got to look. So let's say we're doing date of last activity. In the first round, TransUnion reported a date, Experian reported a date, and Equifax reported a date. The dates weren't the same across the board, and that's what factual disputing is. They said they verified. Now you look at the new copy of your credit report, and it came back updated or verified. You got to look at the new credit report. And if they're saying they updated it, then those dates should be the same. So when you look, 90% of the time it's not going to be the same, right? 90% of the time they're going to say verified, and they didn't fix the issue. If it comes back verified, I can almost guarantee you're going to look at your new credit report with the new updated report. You pull the new one, and you're going to see date of last activity, and those dates are not going to be the same across the board. Because when they're verifying it, what they're doing is through an affidavit of indebtedness, they're verifying your first, last name, your social, and that account. And that's how they verify. But because you certified and you did a factual dispute for date of last activity in the example that I'm giving, now you're looking at it and it's stating that. So you look at the new credit report. It's even if the dates change, if they're not the same across the board, then you send your second round of letters out. And your second round of letters are going to specify, I mailed you a certified letter. Remember, because you have the copy of the 3. So you're going to make copies of that, and you're going to put that with your second letters, as well as your dispute letters that you made the hard copy. That's going to go behind your first letters. So in your second letters, one of the things you guys always have to do is you have to pick, I want you to reinvestigate this account. Because if you just send a blind letter, they can ignore it. And that's why you just keep getting it ignored all the way through. And they just keep saying verify, 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 verify. But by doing it this way, this is what changes the game.